Nearly 3 years after Paul Heenan was shot and killed by a Madison police officer here on Baldwin Street, his family is finally getting some closure.
And good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Eric Franke.
And I'm Michelle Lee. Lawyers for Heenan's family have successfully negotiated a settlement with Officer Stephen Heimsness and the city of Madison to the tune of $2.3 million. Leah Linscheid has the details.
Lawyers have reached a historic settlement in this case, but more than the money, Paul Heenan's family is hoping for change.
If any of you have seen us before, you recognize a new face over there. Mr. Paul Heenan.
Turns out he was a dynamite musician.
A brief look into who Paul Heenan was.
I remember walking from the studio with him and being blown away by how young he was and how incredibly empathetic he was.
He just would excel at things.
Attorneys for Heenan's family offered up this video as they announced a $2.3 million settlement for his death.
They hope this settlement and the work it took to achieve this settlement will become part of the national conversation.
Possibly the largest settlement reached in a police-involved shooting case in Wisconsin. Lawyers say it's about more than money. It's about change.
What this situation does is hopefully become part of the national narrative and enlarge that narrative beyond minority communities to the definition of unreasonable force as it's practiced everywhere.
I don't think it has any implications going forward.
The Wisconsin Professional Police Association says this won't necessarily set a precedent here in Madison.
You know, anyone that thinks that this settlement represents a harbinger of things to come and that may somehow, impact a potential lawsuit that's filed in the tragic death of Tony Robinson, I think would be mistaken.
There wasn't anything Paul couldn't do.
But even with the settlement years in the making, the loss of Paul Heenan, shown best by this video, won't easily be forgotten.
Your kids almost make you feel immortal. Because when you're gone, they'll be there, parts of you in the world, right? With Paul gone, I mean, it's killing me too.
Lawyers for Stephen Heimsness didn't return calls for comment today. The city attorney's office says the settlement should be finalized by the end of the week. In Madison, I'm Leah Linscheid for WISC News 3.